How to handle missing values in Python time series data. Have you ever faced the challenge of missing values in your time series data while using Python? It can be tricky, but understanding how to manage these gaps is essential for accurate analysis. Let's break down the steps to effectively handle missing values in your time series data. When you work with time series data, missing values are quite common. The first step is to detect where these missing values are located. You can use the functions isNA or isNull from the Pandas library to identify missing entries in your dataset. It is also useful to check the percentage of missing values to determine the best approach for handling them. One option is deletion. If the amount of missing data is very small, like less than 2%, you might consider removing those rows or columns. However, this method can disrupt the order of your time series data, so it is not always the best choice. Another popular method is forward fill. This technique fills in missing values with the last valid observation. It assumes that the previous value stays the same until a new observation appears. For example, if you have a missing value for a specific date, it will take the value from the day before. On the flip side, you can also use backward fill. This method fills missing values with the next valid observation. It is particularly useful when you want to carry forward future values to fill gaps. Interpolation is another effective technique. This method estimates missing values by calculating values between existing data points. The Pandas library provides an interpolate function that supports various methods like linear or time-based interpolation. This approach is often better for time series data because it helps maintain continuity. You can also fill missing values using statistical measures such as the mean, median, or mode of your dataset. While this method is straightforward, it may not capture trends over time effectively. In more complex scenarios, you might consider using external models or random sampling to fill in missing values. This approach can be particularly useful when the pattern of missing data is not straightforward. To start handling missing values, you can create a complete time index using the Pandas dateRange function. This ensures all expected time points are included. After that, reindex your data to this complete index, which will explicitly show where data is missing. Once you have identified the gaps, apply one or more of the methods we discussed based on the nature of your data. For instance, if you have intermittent missing dates, forward or backward fill might work well. However, if you have a continuous block of missing values, interpolation could be the better option. Lastly, it is important to analyze the cause of the missing values. Understanding why data is missing can help you choose the most appropriate method for handling it. Improper handling can lead to biased analysis, so take the time to assess your data carefully. By following these steps, you can effectively manage missing values in your time series data using Python. Each method has its pros and cons, so consider your data and context when making your choice.